What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is HUGH and you're watching 90 More Live. Arsenal against Liverpool. The World Cup final. The biggest game on the planet. Sensational scenes. The tension is palpable. Are you ready? How are you feeling? How confident are we? This is a season-defining game. For both sides, potentially. Be nervous. You'd better be nervous. Much love to everyone who is in the chat. Notification squad. Fraudification gang. 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 I see you. And you can see the lineups. They are out. And there is one big omission from Liverpool's starting lineup that you will notice. Talk to me. Talk to me, darling. Talk to us nicely. Talk to Arsenal Football Club very nicely. Mohamed Salah on the bench. Is that a tactical... for tactical reasons? I don't know what the situation is, but Salah hasn't been in the best nick of late. Is that the reason why? Anyhow, could that well play into Arsenal's hands? Liverpool desperately need to win this game to keep the title challenge alive. And that, my friends, is why we're here nice and early tonight. He hasn't signed his contract. He hasn't been in the greatest form. And tonight, with the pressure on, there could be, I'll tell you, a clash of heads, as Jurgen Klopp has been very positive about Mikel Arteta and the project that Arsenal have undertaken. Oh, he's injured. He's injured. Okay, potential injury on the cards. I don't know anything about that. We're going to have a look for an actual update. But Mohamed Salah has been left on the bench. Anyway, let's have a look at these lineups. Lacazette up top for Arsenal with Odegaard, Martinelli and Saka. And I guess coming into this game, Mikel Arteta had one big decision really to make, and that was whether Smith Rowe was going to take Martinelli's place. Apart from that, it is looking like the same side that beat Watford, unless I'm mistaken. Tierney, Gabriel, still no space for Tomiyasu, who isn't in the squad again, unfortunately. Cedric Suarez against Mane. How are we feeling about this? I'm guessing that Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota and Mane will all swap and interlink. We've got Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson. It is the Liverpool lineup that we have come to expect. Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip and Alexander-Arnold. Mate, I'm not going to lie.
Told you it was going to happen.
Okay. Well, we've got quite a while to go, so have you got the remote?
Yeah.
Can you just change the channel? Thanks. My coverage has actually gone down right now. We are in the middle of a storm. But we're here. Oh, we're here. We're back. Oh, we're back. Oh, that's great. Okay, fantastic. Beautiful scenes. We're back. Don't say you never do anything for me. I never. When do I say that? Oh, a warning. I'm getting warnings out here. Let me just see if I can get my stream up here as well on the old iPad. Lovely. Okay, right. My gang. Storm had us for a second. I thought we were in the mud. I can see Jurgen Klopp's beautiful teeth and the pink and black hat that he's wearing as he is interviewed. Again, we're back online. Here we go. How confident are we feeling? Jurgen Klopp there's been a lot of talk. I saw his press conference, been very positive about Arsenal. I've seen a video today of Liverpool squad just walking around London like they are tourists and just have got all the time in the world and aren't really stressed out by the game. I certainly am stressed out by today, if only because whether through Jurgen Klopp or not, I've been led into a sea of hope. Suddenly, the sides are playing You're putting a bet on?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
£1.
Do you see what I mean? £1?
Yeah.
You're splashing out. Okay. What are you betting on though, specifically, just to clarify?
Well, I was just gonna...
Just an Arsenal win,
Yeah.
which is going to give you how much? An Arsenal, you see what I mean? Confidence, betting on Arsenal. Incredible. Against Liverpool. Let me know your thoughts. Are we actually good enough to be getting a result here? They're certainly good enough to be giving a game to Liverpool. And again, tactically, I feel like this could play into Arteta's hands, if only because Liverpool desperately need to win tonight. Otherwise, the title race could well be out of their hands.
£3.40.
£1 into £3.40. That's a decent return. So they say Arsenal are 3-1. What does it say? It says...
Laugh at me.
5-12. No, 12-5.
12 to 5. I don't understand it.
Well, why did you read the one on the back first?
Because I thought that I was...
Okay, that's great. 5-1. No, 3-1.
Well,
that is basically 3-1.
Yeah.
That's almost anyway.
nearly.
That's great. Good odds for Arsenal. Especially because, I mean, if there is anything to this positivity, if there is anything to the results that Arsenal have been picking up, this is the test, isn't it? This is the litmus test. Here we go. How good are we really? Josh Roden says that's a solid Tesco meal deal from the winnings. You see?
Exactly.
How much is a Tesco meal deal? £3.
Oh, says the man who only orders Uber Eats every
No,
lunchtime.
no. Why are you doing that?
You wouldn't know a Tesco meal deal if it hit you in the face.
I bought a Sainsbury's box sandwich yesterday. So when did you last get a meal deal?
This week.
This week.
Yeah.
What did you go for? You know, this is a thing now on social media. People talk about their meal deals.
I went through
Review my meal deal.
I went through roast beef. It wasn't Tesco's at the time.
Roast beef and
Horseradish.
roast beef and horseradish. That's not a meal
Sandwich.
deal. This is, where are you? Waitrose.
No, Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's. Okay,
Signature
so a level
range.
down. All right. Okay. Listen, are you going to put that bet on then?
I've done it.
You've done it. Okay, we're all in. We are now invested financially, and as a result, I mean, we were backing the boys anyway, but now we're fully in. It's a big task, though. This Liverpool side are unreal. They are arguably the best side in Europe. You know, I guess the only debate is really, is it Manchester City or Liverpool? I think we can say safely, even though they are champions, it's not Chelsea right now, at least. Diaz has been sensational. He is a breath of fresh air, and of course gives them the opportunity, I guess, to have a little bit of a card to play in terms of Mohamed Salah's contract. I don't know whether he is injured tonight, but he is on the bench. They've got Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino, Konate, goalkeeper Kelleher, Keita, Curtis Jones, Joe Gomez, and Firmino. Bobby on the bench as well. So Diogo Jota, who does love playing against Arsenal, given the main role, or at least one of the front three. Sadio Mane, who is up there in terms of Premier League players still playing the game and all-time goals scored. Has he got more Premier League goals than Salah? I don't know why I think that. I don't know. Anyhow, let me know your predictions. Here we go. Martin, much love to your mother, mate. Newest member of the Fraud Gang Members Club. I salute you. Appreciate the support. There's plenty for us to go through before we start as well, including some other football news coming through. Erling Haaland set to earn over 500 grand a week at Manchester City. Chelsea urged to remove 3 logo from shirts as soon as possible. 3 don't want their their logo on the shirts anymore after Roman Abramovich has been sanctioned by the government. Oh, people are deleting tweets. Sensational. What's this? Eddie Howe says he will stick to football, but that's not always been in his position. When at Bournemouth, he did a cover interview with the LGBT magazine Wink and got lots of good publicity for saying pretty groundbreaking things at the time. Eddie Howe's getting a lot of stick for not answering directly when questioned about the new owners at Newcastle United. Let me know your thoughts. I am very interested to see whether you think it is the responsibility of a man who is technically the face of the club to answer questions concerning the owners. I am sort of torn, to be honest. It is a bit of a poison chalice, though. If you're going to take it, you should expect those questions. Oh, this is the offer as well. This is a guy called Matthias Sammer, Dortmund's external advisor to Amazon Prime. He's seen the offer that they've received from Manchester City for Haaland, and apparently he's passed out, and had whiplash ever since. So it could be Haaland to City, looking like it could be going. Manchester United are now guaranteed to go 5 full seasons without winning, or shared winners, any trophy for the first time since 1974. Wow, how long is 1974? That is, what's your maths like, mate? 26 plus 22, 48 years. Is that right? Is that right? That's right. I'm never wrong. Manchester United now guaranteed to go 5 full seasons without a trophy. It is sad, dire times. How do they get out of this as well? Who is the next manager going to be? Who will remain? Is so much up in the air right now. Here we have the owners of PSG intending to give a soul to the team. They're linking PSG with Antonio Conte as the leader of the new project or plan. Initial contacts have apparently started. And this news, you know, you may say, oh, what's this source? Tier 3 source. It's quite a good source. And not only that, but it coincides very nicely, I guess, with the timing of some other news that's coming out in the papers. That is that Antonio Conte is trying to let Spurs know again that unless they match his ambitions, he's not going to be hanging around. So could we be seeing PSG and Conte linking up? Marcus Rashford, MBE. What does MBE stand for? Yeah, you don't. You could just say you don't know. It's fine. What? More English.
You are.
Oh yeah, you're Irish, aren't you? Are you Irish or you're Australian? Which one are we claiming today?
Miss. I don't have an Australian.
She's got 4 passports. She's a liar. She's a liar. Right. I'm going to say, no, I don't have a clue. Manchester United's Marcus Rashford, though, was in a video that's gone viral on social media yesterday. Oh, master of the British Empire. Who's that man? Who is that actual fraud? Olia. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Is it? Oh, it's member. Oh, it's a member. Oh, no, sorry, mate. Got to take your congratulations away. Sorry. No, you got it wrong. It's like half a mark, isn't it? Come on, mate. That's massive fraudulence. I'll give you the fraud ratings, though. First guy was Roz Jalal. Thanks, mate. Rizos X8 says, need a hat-trick from the Starboy. Much love to your mother, mate. We do indeed. I mean, that would be nice. Don't want to put too much pressure on him, but today is the day. Anyway, Marcus Rashford, subject of a lot of speculation over the last 24 hours, as after Atleti have knocked Manchester United out of the Champions League and Rashford is ready to get on the coach. Some fans who've been waiting for, you know, an autograph or to say hello to him or something have called out because he just walked straight past them. And what they called out was not taken very well by Marcus, who turned around and said something to the effect of, do you want to meet me round the back? Which, or at least that's how it came across. Now, this is the first time I'm reading this, so I don't know what he's saying in response, but he actually is, of course, the PR king. So you knew he was going to respond. Marcus, Duke of Deadball. Okay, everybody relax. He says, there are 2 sides to every story. A video can paint 1,000 words, and in this case, lead to inaccurate info being shared on social media. Perhaps what I've just suggested. Guys, for weeks I've been heckled, threatened, questioned, and last night my emotion got the better of me. Can I just say, before I go any further, that whilst that may be the case, I'm not sure he was being heckled by those guys. They weren't actually saying anything apart from, come on, Marcus, after tonight's performance, you're going to just walk straight past. And I'm not being funny. The first thing that I thought was 8 Mile. Do you remember that 8 Mile video? No, is it 8? It's not 8 Mile. It's Stan. Stan, that Eminem video, yeah, where he's like, outside, I waited outside with you 4 hours and you just said no, or something like that. Yeah. Well, what if like one of those people's kids are disabled, bro? They've been stood there in the cold for 2 hours. You're on 100 grand a week, mate. And I know that's not a reason, but that is a reason. Stop and say hello, bro. Do you know how much I used to wait for Arsene after the games? Do you know how much he could have just ignored everybody at fucking midnight in the pissing rain? He definitely didn't need to stop. He stopped every time. Well, no, Marcus is definitely, or at least he tries to come across like he's decent. And I'm not trying to say that he hasn't been heckled, threatened, questioned. But last night, his emotion got the better of him. You see, the wording is very important to study. It really is. He's not actually saying anything wrong there. He has been, I have no doubt he is on the back end of some harsh stuff. But I'm not sure that he was last night. It's just, they lost and he was just not in the mood for it. Anyway, no one's more critical of my performance than me, but what you see in this video lacks context. I had been heckled from the minute I stepped foot outside the ground. Abuse not just aimed at my football. People were looking for a reaction from me. Phones were at the ready. Of course, I should have walked straight past and ignored it. That's what we're supposed to do, right? I want to clarify 2 things. The first being what I actually said to the man throwing abuse at me, which... Come over here. What was it? Come over here and say it to my face. Oh, God. I mean, and secondly, I mean, he can't. There's a barrier in front of him, or he probably would be closer to you, wouldn't he? And secondly, the fact I used my forefinger to direct the fan to come over and say it to my face. I did not gesture with my middle finger. Oh, he's saying I offered him out at the back. Not middle finger, flipping the bird, as it were. I'm not entitled. This isn't ego. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. And in that moment, it was silly, but I was being human. God almighty. Oh, we got Goldbridge in the comments. Hold on. The team is too focused on social media. Club feeds it too. Who gives a toss if people criticize you? It's the game. Rival fans will see this as a free ride to get at you. Focus on you and block out the noise. Yeah, that's easy to say when you're not the one on the end of it. But I mean, he's got a point. You know, one of my first games, right? One of my first games, first maybe 3-4 games that I went to, England against Nigeria at Wembley. I went with this guy who said, "Listen, yeah, when I go to football, I do and say what I like, yeah? I've paid my money and I will boo. I will say whatever I like." I just remember thinking, that's a bit wild. Because he was...
That's why people went to see, like, gladiators.
Yeah.
Like, times. Love that. It's like...
Well, look, you let go, right? People do unleash. And whether it's right or wrong, it's what people feel they've got a right to do. So within... the parameters of the football, people do just take out their lives on the players.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know, they are on the end of that, so it is difficult. I can understand. However, he didn't react in the right way. He's going to be pulled up on it. Offering fans out round the back gates is not the way forward. And honestly, I don't understand why a player is walking from the changing room onto the coach without stopping to sign one poxy autograph. Not just one. Huh? No, For me, it's like, I don't know. I would, I'd make that a thing. I'd make that a thing. You have to show face. Doesn't matter, win, lose, or especially if you've lost or you've played badly or whatever. Anyway, enough about Rash. PSG in discussions for Ousmane Dembele for several weeks. God, I can't deal with any more of that guy. Honestly, I cannot deal with it. I've been talking about Ousmane Dembele leaving fucking Barcelona for over a year. Over a year? No way. We're not doing that. Loved this from Ancelotti last night. You're 10 points ahead with 10 games to go. How can you lose the league? How can you lose the Champions League final when you're 3-0 up? Oof. Stevie G. What else we got here? Teams that have reached the European Cup quarterfinals the most times in the last 10 editions since Atleti 6, Bayern 9, Barca Madrid. Okay, love this stuff that people have sent me. Thank you so much for getting involved. What's this? What are we talking about here? Tadic has lost 8 of the 9 duels he's played against Gilberto. I mean, that is not the reason that they lost, but Benfica through AC Milan working to extend Rafael contract in the process of signing Divock Origi. Oh. Origi's out of contract with Liverpool. AC Milan looking to sign him. Early stages, nothing agreed. West Ham apparently were interested in Origi. Anyway, we move. Arsenal against Liverpool. We are 15 minutes away from kickoff, lads. How are we all feeling? Jeez, we've got JB Parisien in the building. Says, no point bringing Conte if he has no power. Oh, mate, I need to talk to you. Wow, it's been a minute. Since we last spoke, PSG have been knocked out of the Champions League. PSG have... I've seen your players getting booed. Messi getting booed on the ball. Booed with every touch. Are the fans done with Pochettino? Is El Khalifi done with him? Weird how NASA, he says, allowing the anti-Leonardo banners, but not those that talk about him, Poch, or the players. Yeah, I'd be interested to get your thoughts. We'll do a late night fraudulence soon. Mork Mannon says, I've put all my savings on a red card for Arsenal. Wow. Incredible. I love the confidence here. Pablito, I see you in the building. Much love to everyone who has joined us. Please do smash the hell out of the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Who's ready? Mikel Arteta against Jurgen Klopp. In fact, I saw Mikel Arteta's name linked with the PSG job. I'm sure I haven't made that up. I'm going to look it up right now, though, just in case I have. I mean, I've seen him linked to just about every job. But, yeah, I mean, it looks like PSG draw up a 9-man shortlist, including Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta.
Wouldn't that just be hilarious?
That would be hilarious. You know what else could be hilarious tonight? Mane and Luis Diaz against Cedric Suarez. The battles that we're going to see across the pitch tonight will be fascinating. Martinelli is capable of causing Alexander-Arnold a problem, especially with the way that he plays so high up. Tierney's going to have his work cut out playing against Diaz or Jota or whoever of these front three that it is. Fabinho is... he's like a better version of Xhaka, basically, isn't he? I mean... no, that's even... he's just a better footballer, I think. Thiago. We've got a couple of Rolls-Royce style midfielders in here. And, you know, Grant Mitchell also ready to help out the family. Virgil van Dijk's record for Liverpool is just unreal. If anyone could even dribble past him. Perhaps this is the boy that could do it. Bukayo. What a player. One absolute baller. Can we have a look at his statistics for the season? Yeah, you know, and that's worrying. If you just put Saka into Google, right, the very first thing that comes up is Liverpool's Mo Salah's successor has been identified. Sickening from Rashford. Wow. Ed Ball's really not appreciating Rashford. Noel Wheeler's worried about Mane against Cedric. Yes, I think we all are. At least there is no Mohamed Salah for the first maybe, you know, hour or so. Quite unfortunate that Tomiyasu is out. He's been out for quite a while, hasn't he? Not sure what exactly going on. It's a bit worrying. Perhaps a month out or close to it. If you have sent me any stuff on Twitter, we're going to go through that right now. What's this? We've got Gunatelli. Gunatelli says, have a look at this. Most points won in Europe's top 5 leagues in their last 10 games. Oh, look at that. I mean, look, let's be honest, lads. The fixture list has been favourable to Arsenal, to say the least. Let's just have that right. However, we look at the last few games and we are seeing 2-0 win against Leicester, 3-2 win against Watford, 2 wins against Wolves and a win against Brentford. Those are all winnable games, and on paper, you know, with the Arsenal of old at least, you expect them to be doing the business there, but they've done it and you can't take that away from them. So this is the litmus test. This is against a side who are, as we said, arguably the best in Europe and will be a massive challenge. A massive challenge. Okay, there's a couple of mad guys in the chat today. We're going to put you in a little timeout, bro. Just put you to sleep for a second. Cheers, Pablo. Pablo's running the streets. Okay, Chef Beck's in the building. Let me just bring... We got the comments. Let's see if we can get the comments up with these frauds in the building. Chef Beck, I'm coming to you, bro. He says, I've got the sea flu. Oh. Sea flu from seafood or the big C? What? What do you mean, what? The big C, yeah. No, it's changed. It's not that. The big C is not the big C anymore. What? Yeah, the big C got relegated. Didn't you remember? Didn't you hear? Oh, the big C got relegated. Oh, it's relegated. Yeah, it's not the same anymore, bro. The big C is now the Roni. Yeah? What? I mean, I'm just bringing this comment up. There we go. There it is. Got the sea flu at the moment, and you're posting my burger on my story really cheered me up. Oh, mate. Thank you so much. And Loda, mate, don't be silly. Oh, I hope you get better. I'll get well soon. The burger I posted because it looked incredible. I thought that was your burger. What? No. What? What do I? What are you talking about? I mean, it shows how observant you are. What? Thought that was our garden. What? Yeah, when I last posted a burger, basically. No, he made the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and I don't think you even know, but that was it was a sellout. Couldn't get it. Yeah. I don't know about Popeyes. Obviously, I keep up with all the latest Popeyes news, don't I? So I would have loved. Do you know what you need to? Can you go back to that post? Can you still see it? Right, I need you to. Maybe we could have a go at making that. When I say we, obviously I mean, well, I can help you, guide you with the ingredients. Yeah. Okay. Right. Noah Wheeler is in the chat. Much love to you, mother. How you doing, mates? We've got Mr. Gilmore. Ah, my son. Mane red card. That doesn't make sense, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, Mane red card. That doesn't give that given today. I do not know what you're talking about, bro. Marian is in the chat and he says, I was wrong about Arteta and this Arsenal side. Hope you don't get a good result today. Mate, we love a bit of Marian, don't we? I mean, I think a lot of people, myself included, have questioned whether it's the right thing to do. It's taken a minute for us to see progress, but again, I'm still hesitant deep down because Arsenal's fixture list is a bit mad. But the winning run is undeniable. And look, if we win today, that is going to... Look, if Arsenal win today, I hope you realise someone's getting smashed in this yard. Yeah? What? What do you mean, why? That's just how it works. I predict the referee costing us the game to keep Liverpool in the title race. Drama sells. Yeah, I do think that we have to be realistic, though, and not freak out. This is a warning to myself, especially. Not freak out if we do lose, because I'm looking at that side, man. I'm looking at this team. Look, hold on. Like Alisson, maybe best keeper in the league. Alexander-Arnold. I mean, I love Kyle Walker's abilities, so I don't know who I'd choose, but he is arguably the best right back in maybe more than the league. You know, Thiago and Fabinho, they walk into any team in world football. I mean, who is the best other team in Europe? It's probably Man City. Do they get into those teams? You could definitely replace Fabinho for Rodri. You wouldn't notice, I don't think. Thiago, another one. He walks into any team in world football, mate. So these are Van Dijk. These are just silly players. And where Arsenal have just begun to sort of learn the patterns of play, the understanding between each other looks like it's improving. But these guys have been doing this for a good 3-4 years now, at least. And the pieces that they're just putting in now seem to be working, slotting in seamlessly. So, yeah, I'm not going to be too mad if we don't win, but there's a little bit of hope there, isn't there? Because Arsenal started to put something together, at least that we can make a game of it. And maybe the fact that they have to win tonight to keep that title race alive is something that we could use. Or maybe if you soak up enough pressure and make them a little bit desperate, maybe space opens up for you to take advantage. Why did the beard go? The beard goes because it grows. Okay, the beard is going to be back. People are desperately sad about the beard. It's so confusing, mate. I haven't shaved for what is now. I had the thing on Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're on 5 days. Okay, give me 2 weeks. It'll be a full beard again, bro. Come on, respect the growth. And also I don't know how people do this, but it was growing into my mouth, so that had to stop. I can't, you know, I've got to eat, bro. Do you know what I mean? I can't be eating hairs. Anyhow, we need you to get rid of that fraudulent hair. Bring us the bald fraud. What the fuck? You don't want me bald, bro. You want me to go bald? Yeah. Well, you're not feeling the bald look. How do you know? Have you seen me bald? I'm sexy bald, you know. Not bald, but with the one all over. Oh, looking at my best when I had... Huh? What?
Had that photo which you fucked.
It's just one photo. That's what I look like. That's me. I'm $1,000,000, like you said.
Yeah, you always
So you're not feeling. She's not feeling the egg.
have. No.
Do you know? I've shaved it off before for charity. I'll do it again for charity one day, but I would have to raise a lot of money for a good cause to do it. Anyway, let's focus. We've got big games to talk about. The boys are walking out onto the carpet at the Emirates. Arsenal against Liverpool. We're moments away from kickoff, 4 minutes away from kickoff. Liverpool wearing a tacky, one of these tacky training tops. It's actually not as bad. It's not as bad as the usual ones. Arsenal have gone for one of their tacky training tops, pink and black, neon pink and black. Unreal. But we are ready. I'm super pumped. This is such a big opportunity. The World Cup final. Please, can the skybox just remain working? Yeah? No. I'm good. I don't know about you, but I'm good. You can just keep going, changing back and forth, and you'll be fine. See? That's what happens, yeah. It's just, when it rains, London, I don't know. Okay, but anyway. Balogun, out. What? Balogun scored an absolute beauty. Was it yesterday? Highest scoring, this is the highest scoring fixture in Premier League history, apparently. Says P. Mav producer. Meine actual sons. Oh, mate. Okay. Well, Pablo, bro, we're gonna need some help. Let me just sort this out. Who we got here? Pablo, you absolute hero. Thank you. Okay. Let's switch back over. Let's do this. Let's get ready. Oh my word. Martinells. This is your moment, lad. This is your moment to announce yourself. Saka and Martinelli. Martinelli's been called up to the Brazilian squad for the first time this month, they're saying. I'm seeing Granit Xhaka, Ben White, everybody is ready. The Emirates is rocking. And we are potentially in with a chance. Okay, right, what have we got here? See. Okie. What I need is time code. 45-minute clock right there. Yes, lovely. Okay, right. I'm going to try and put myself in time with you so you can follow along if you so desire. Mikel Arteta on the sidelines ready. I think the players are just going to do their kneeling, and we will be ready to go. We've got AirPod Albert in the background, Mikel Arteta, and Mo Salah sat on the bench. You little Egyptian fraud. He's had a little trim as well. I think he's had a trim anyway. You can never really tell. His hair looks like he's woken up, just woken up all the time. Here we go. We're ready. The Dons. Okay, they're taking a knee. And Jordan gets us underway. Liverpool against Arsenal. Ah, the lads. Liverpool going long straight away. And Arsenal do clear with confidence. Whoever gets this ball down and starts playing first, though, is going to have... And it is Liverpool. Oh dear. Okay, get comfy then, lads. It could be a long night. Lots of defending to be doing. We're already on the back foot as Mane brings the ball in. How are you all feeling? Everybody confident or sweating already? I'm not going to lie, I'm actually panicking. They're living in our area right now. Can we just hang on? I'm just going to have a bite to eat, lads. Settle the nerves. Ramsdale being tested already. Okay. Have a drink, please. Confident for a result, says Born Broke. Arsenal could win. They just need Xhaka Saka and no ref. Which time? The time code should be there for you, bro. Let Liverpool win. Oh, let me bring the comments up. 1 second, bro. Let Liverpool win and we'll beat all your top rivals for you. That would actually be ideal. I personally don't mind that. Everybody is sweating though. This is tense times. These are oh, you absolute angel. Thank you. Ramsdale under pressure, my God. Okay, let me try and get this. There we go. At the top. 1 second, guys. There we go. Ramsdale keeping Arsenal in the game right now. From the looks of things, this... Jesus. My God. Did I see the BT camera at Ibrox? What's Lacazette moaning about here? That's never a foul. Never a foul. Odegaard pulled up for a foul on Robertson. And the pressure is relentless. The game is at 100 miles an hour right now. We seem to be... Well, we survived this long, so... Ramsdale, man of the match so far. Liverpool going long again. Looking to keep up that pressure. Arsenal just want the ball. Here we go. Martinelli does bring it down. Well done, lads. Well done. Calm. Ben White goes long. Looking for Saka. Saka keeping it in, but against Van Dijk. Bullied off the ball. There we go. Did I see the BT camera at Ibrox? Sky need to invest in new cameras because English atmospheres are pretty dead. So... Trusty at the back to secure the title. Cheeky, quick one taken by, who's that? Mane. We're into the 5th minute. The longer Liverpool don't score, the more I will start to believe. Right now, it's squeaky bum time. Matash Matshaya saying, I just want to see ballers process the trust. You're going to lose because of refs. Oh, it's getting personal in the chat. Is Ramsdale the best keeper in the league? Is he the best English goalkeeper in the league? Who's the best goalkeeper? The best English goalkeeper in the Prem right now? Who should England's number one be? Ramsdale followed by Pope. We're throwing deep in our half right now. A lot of time wasting going on. Liverpool regaining possession and Van Dijk playing it out the back. Each side just looking to get control of the game right now. It's a bit frenetic at the beginning, but we are settling down. Liverpool stretching the pitch as wide as possible and trying to go long again through Mane. Tierney clearing. And again, Liverpool going along a lot. Ramsdale coming out wildly far. They are really trying to go for the jugular. Direct passing right now. Again, shuffling through Thiago and Fabinho in the middle of the park. I tell you what, we're not going to get much of the ball today. That much is for sure. Does the winner keep or get Saka and Martinelli? Incredible. This is the prize that we're all working for. Odegaard's work rate is something that a lot of people are happy with. What kind of stream is this? Where is the game? I can't see it. You can't see it? What do you mean? You haven't pressed the right buttons, bro. Unreal. Ramsdale should be England's number one. I'll tell you what, he might be close. He may well actually be close. Both Ramsdale and Pickford sound like British villages. Ramsdale is the most in form. Is a ref against us already? I've got one eye on the Juventus and Villarreal game as well. Vlahovic has already hit the woodwork. Partey, beautiful ball out wide to Saka. Saka taking on Van Dijk and about four other guys. It's crossed, far post. Martinelli. Ooh. Little opportunity opened up there for Arsenal on the break. That's what's going to happen here. We're just waiting to soak up pressure for a long time and just sort of keeping everything crossed. And on the break, you've got to be explosive and a little bit like Atleti. Hope that you're clinical enough to take one or two chances that you create. We're into about the 10th minute. We are in the 10th minute. Robertson with a throw-in, about halfway line. Mikel Arteta conducting the orchestra on the sidelines. Long ball over towards Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mane. And Henderson thought about crossing it there first time. Mane is on the right-hand side right now with Tierney watching him. Martinelli also helping out. Robertson. And that is going to go out for a goal kick. Beautiful. My sons. I need to see Mertesaker's face to feel confident. Pickford T-Rex arms has been said. Saka has got the left back shook. It's been Virgil van Dijk. Who's been watching him as well as Robertson as well. Who's above Ramsdale? I'm not sure right now. I don't know if there is anyone. Do you take Memphis Depay to the Arse? Mate, the summer will be exciting. We'll be getting some big players. I'm not sure Memphis is the guy, but I think Arsenal will be going in, especially if they get Champions League. Robertson with another throw-in on the right-hand side. Or left-hand side even. Oh. Please answer. What was the question? Emma Ferguson. I don't see the question. All I see is you saying answer. I want to see Coutinho, Odegaard, Saka and Martinelli combo. Coutinho. He's just signed for Villa. I don't see how that one's going to happen. Ramsdale has the ball in his hands. He's had it for a few seconds. He's pushing everyone forward. Takes that long goal kick. Looking for Saka in the deep corner. Brilliant header by Robertson. Straight back to Alisson though. And Liverpool start again. Play it out at the back. All very patient. All very tense so far. A bit of a chess match going on here. Do you think Felix would fit into the arse? Not too big. No, he's tiny. Easy to slide in. He'd slot in perfectly. It's going to be Partey against Fabinho where the game is won. Mane being pulled up for a foul on Gabriel right now. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. I'm about 10% more confident than I was when the game started. The clear-cut opportunity hasn't quite opened up, but we've created something. And even though Liverpool do obviously look like they haven't really got started, they've weathered a little storm. If they stay hungry, stay working, make it difficult for them for as long as possible, then they're in with a chance. However, Thiago working the ball out beautifully. Henderson with a lovely little one-touch flick over towards Trent Alexander-Arnold as they try and bounce again. Tierney doing the Lord's work though, wins the ball back from Mane. Arsenal have turned it around, but can they keep in the top four? That is the question. Mikel Arteta definitely getting a lot of credit for bringing Arsenal this far. That's because you're 10 minutes in. Indeed it is. How wise you are, my friends. We are now 13% more confident. Don't be a bunch of freeloaders. Hit the like button, you absolute hero, Pablo. Wait till Trent and Mane link up. What's that nonsense in your picture? What is that? It's like chopped beef, something? Chopped beef and bread with a bit more bread on the side. You in dry bread, bro? Come on. Hugh, how do I get over my ex? You got to get your leg over someone else. Oh, ball in from Martinelli. Oh, saved by Alisson. Big chance for Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal creating a bit of danger, but here we go on the break. Liverpool are going to be a problem. Henderson driving the ball forward. That was a great opportunity for Arsenal. Bit of a well, we've got a 4-on-3 here for Arsenal. People are saying the Salah fear isn't there like it is in most games. Shouldn't be underestimating this lot at all, though. They are dangerous on the break, of course. I'll tell you what, mate. We've done well. We've got the ball back again, and we're going for it again. Oh, mate. A great opportunity, though. Martinelli is just a live wire. He has smashed one in across the face of the box. And all it needed was someone to tap it home. Can we get it out of there? Can we play it out of the back, please? Thank you. He's just got that little bit of energy that you need. He's a giver of hope, I tell you. I wouldn't put it beyond him. Chick-fil-A, who says, I want to see Martinelli hit its top bins today. 16th minute, 16% more confident. Let's go. We're moving through Kieran Tierney on the left-hand side. With, I guess we're doing Watford. We're doing patience. We've got all the time in the world. Do you want to win the league? How badly do you want to win it? I think that's where we are. Let's have a look at the statistics. Liverpool with the only shot on target as of yet. Cedric Suarez. Suspect on. Is a suspect. Where are you, you fraud? Yeah, can you come here, please? Give him. Oh, you're going on holiday, eh? Going on holiday without me?
Well, I was actually
Mad. Mad. David James, how you doing, mate? He says, with Arsenal playing well, £13 a ticket. Return. Yeah. Wow, they really want people to go. Wow. With Arsenal playing well as of late, you seem happier and at peace. Though I must admit, I really miss your rants. Wow. People want me to be unhappy. Incredible. Oh. David, I appreciate you, mate. All the way from Canada. Smoking my cigar in paradise. Chelsea going to win and Arsenal going to lose. Can it get any better, mate? Mate, your club's going to be bankrupt in a minute. What are you talking about? Smoking my cigar in paradise as a Chelsea fan. You not heard the news? Van Dijk working the ball into Arsenal's half. And slowly but surely, metre by metre, they make progress. Henderson thought about whipping it in himself. He's got Trent Alexander-Arnold to do that for him. Blocked, though, by Kieran Tierney. Chelsea are going to be bankrolled by a Saudi billionaire. Oh, God. Yeah, everyone wants to buy them, don't they? Full of it. They're full of it, mates. If the Saudi media group are allowed to buy, it's a travesty. And they are walking into more fraudulence. I'm sorry. They will be bought, but you're in the mud, mate, so. Oh, he wants me to be happy, he says. Can we get rid of that, please? Pretty relentless pressure and Mane being brought down by Gabriel, I think it was. I'd buy him, but I'm a bit short. That's not a foul at all. Regaining possession, we're working out the back through Aaron Ramsdale, Ben White. But they're more than happy to just keep the clock ticking down, and that is going to be the game plan. Squeeze this time with game management and force Liverpool into doing doing more. And they are going to have to come at us if they really want this. We're decent on the ball, half decent passing between the guys. Odegaard, Partey all linking up with the four at the back and controlling the ball in our own half for a prolonged period now. Partey into Lacazette. He's gone long, looking for Bukayo Saka. He's forced Alisson into coming out. Keeper claims it. And Liverpool go again. Robertson looking long. I tell you what, is the fear factor gone without Salah in the side? I don't know. Have we jumped a little bit too early there? 21st minute of the game. Gabriel and Ben White passing it around the back with Thomas Partey helping out. They look more than happy to do this. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, they look a little bit nervous whilst they're doing it. No card for Mane's dive. Lots of comments coming through about the ownership. I'm not sure how that would work with it being a conflict of interest for the Saudis, but no espresso tonight. Oh, you're late, Lone Wolf. You're late to the party. I will get another. Yes, I will get another. Especially if we make it through to the second half. It's going to get nervy. It's going to get tense. There'll be less fear, but Liverpool are still terrifying. Arsenal are holding their own right now, though. Saka is definitely the main outlet, but Martinelli looks lively as well. A couple of times when both of them have worked their way out of tight spaces and tried to make things happen. Martinelli flashing one across the face of the box. That was a good opportunity. No one on the end of it. Alisson, though, was under pressure. Here is Saka on the right again, though, with Cedric taking a long-range shot, left-footed from 30 yards. Cedric saw the light, yeah. He definitely saw his name in lights. Good pressure from Arsenal, though, winning the ball back high up the pitch. And hopefully someone's told Cedric that's your allotted shooting for the night. We've got drama in the other games. Spurs currently 1-0 up against Brighton through a Romero goal. Lille currently 1-0 up against Chelsea. A Burak Yilmaz penalty. And Juve still 0-0 against Villarreal. Here is Martinelli. Twisting and turning against Jordan Henderson. Here's Kieran Tierney. Ducks inside. And again. And wow, that right foot was like... Wow, that was unbelievable. A complete miss kick from Tierney with his right foot. It's just sort of malfunctioned there. But Arsenal putting a lot of pressure on right now on Liverpool, and the crowd are getting behind the boys. I tell thee. Jeez. Why is my thing frozen, mate? Thank you very much. Chelsea will still go through. What's he given there? Odegaard. I've missed about 5 seconds of the game there. Okay, here we go. Replay. Fabinho. That's a great tackle by Lacazette. And he's been pulled up for a foul on Fabinho. Nonsense. 25th minute of the game. Lacazette and Xhaka moaning to the referee, as was Odegaard. This is good, though. JP says, Arsenal turning this into a snooze fest. That's exactly what we want tactically. The longer this goes on, the more pressure is on Liverpool, the more Manchester City have their hands on that Premier League title. Is that your hair? Oh God. It's a no from me. It's a no from me. You get marks off for that. You know what I mean? So is that. Ah, yeah, no, mate. Isn't that? No, I just. Thanks. No. That's all right. Wiles. Mad, I'd already taken bites out of that and there was a hair in it. That's fucking wild. Yeah, I know, but I don't really want to eat your hair. What? Fuck's sake. Trent with a low driven cross into the box. He's back on the ball. Same driven again. Mane, decent first touch. Cross comes in. Blocked first time by Tierney. Arsenal get it away through Martinelli. And... where have you gone? Massive fraud. First world problems.
Yeah.
Indeed. I mean, no. I mean, that's not fair. That is not fair. Sorry. You might have to change your name to Mikel's son if we win today. Yes.
What?
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying it. I haven't changed that for like over 10 years. So, yeah, but you know.
Also, if Arteta was your father,
He would have been what? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, we're 28th minute in. It's 0-0. Arsenal going through Ramsdale, who's gone low into Partey. Partey coming under pressure, and he has the ball stolen away from him by Diogo Jota, who's active as anything out there. We've got Robertson and Fabinho linking up. On the left-hand side now, Luis Diaz has to go back all the way to Van Dijk. Some of these comments, man. I can't even deal with it. Oh, God. Listen, right? You're going to have to get over the fact that I've shaved, okay? It's growing back, okay? Within days, I've got fucking more than you can grow in a month. So everybody chill. Give me a week and we'll see the full-fledgedness back, all right? Wow. He said, you've eaten a lot more than her hair. Come on, Hugh. Wow. This is disrespectful now. I've got a lovely beard, Hugh. I wouldn't dare shave it off. Yeah, but that's because you're probably worried that you can't grow it back, you know? Why shave it off? Why not? You know, freshen up the face, mate. Exfoliate the skin, all right? Here's Robertson on the ball. Liverpool trying to play their way out of trouble. Nice little 1-2. Zippy passing, but it is Arsenal that are going to recollect the ball. Kieran Tierney on the left-hand side has got Martinelli making a run. He's spotted him. He's gone over the top. Alisson's come quite a long way to collect that, and he's done well. It's gone for... Has it gone for a throw-in? It has indeed gone for a throw-in. Half an hour gone, though. Arsenal crowd starting to get raucous. Everybody's starting to believe. We're at about 30% belief right now. 30% belief. Martinelli looking lively as ever. Dinked ball over the top from Tierney looking for him. Keeper came to collect. Arsenal have the throw-in. Here is Tierney with said throw-in. We only have half of the fraud father without the beard. But mate, what the fuck? Ah. 33%, bro. Yes, indeed. Although, yeah, you're right. You're right. Grow a moustache. No, you don't make the fucking rules about my facial hair. What are you on about? I might grow. We're growing a moustache. We're growing a moustache. Nah, I'm just gonna. We're going full-fledged, but the beard is coming back, bro. Oh my god. Can we just focus, lads? Half an hour gone. Yeah. The Dons. They are loving Martinelli right now. More pressure, Alisson. Come on, mate. They're wasting time as well. Don't you realise you've got the Prem to win? You go as long through Robertson in towards Jota. Lovely bit of footwork from Diaz. I don't know how he's kept it there. Saka's done really well, though. I hope that doesn't go through. Cedric may well have been caught out. Good challenge, mate. Well done, lad. Cedric. My 5-year-old son wouldn't recognise me without the beard. I've had it since he was born. I don't want to scare him. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Luckily, I don't have a 5-year-old son, yeah, who I need to keep up appearances for. And I can go fresh-faced if I so desire, okay? Hagrid. Who's Hagrid? Is that the Hobbit? Oh. Harry Potter. Everybody relax. Come on, Cedric. Get rid of that, mate. Good lad. Oh, beautiful control. Oh, beautiful control from Saka. And it is Arsenal who come away with it. Thomas Partey, come on now. Finally, we can build and bounce. Gabriel with a long ball driven into Lacazette, who's done very well. Brilliant work from the Frenchman. Oh, God, that was a foul there, bro. That was a foul. Great work. Lacazette. Oh, that's sorry. Is that Xhaka? Xhaka, what was that? Is that like a cross or a shot? I got excited because of the angle of the TV, but I think that was actually quite well wide. Drilled ball in from Gabriel into Lacazette. Did really well. Got 2 men on him, pulling him down. Finds Martinelli. The ball sort of ricocheted off Odegaard in towards the path of Lacazette again. He's laid it back for Granit Xhaka. Xhaka has done this sort of cross-come shot. And we look like we're creating things. The energy is good. Martinelli looked like he was trying to play in Odegaard there. Good opportunity for Arsenal. Perhaps a goal is coming. Chelsea look like if they have scored. Just a little flick over. Spurs are 2-0 up. They have a goal through Harry Kane. And again, they look like one of the problems in terms of the chase and pack with their games in hand. 1-1 with Chelsea now. Pulisic has got the equaliser on the night. I believe it was 2-0 on the first leg, so Chelsea still look like they're going through. Will they be able to afford to get home though? 33% more confidence. Indeed, I'm pushing to about 36. Who's got a good feeling about tonight? Xhaka shooting, facepalm, indeed. The longer it stays 0-0, the more Salah will get hungry. And see him getting 2 in the second half. No, we don't do that here. Clinical, the American scores. Well, carefree traveller. You're a massive fraud. Juventus 0, Villarreal 0 still in that one. Unai Emery trying to get the business done. As it stands, Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0, 35th minute of this one. Arsenal they've held a good account, made a good account of themselves so far, I think we're going to say. The fact that we are keeping possession and I'm seeing Jordan Henderson chasing shadows is promising. Long ball over the top, looking for Bukayo Saka is a bit of a poor pass and asking a lot of the youngster. We've got Mane trying to play his way out of the corridor. And Liverpool under a little bit out of pressure. And I tell you what, Jurgen Klopp is not happy about it. He's on the sidelines screaming effing and blinding at one of the officials. I don't know what exactly he's unhappy about, but he is not happy at all. And this is a competitive game. Definitely got the crowd support. Keep pushing. The Dons keep pushing. 36th minute. Jurgen Klopp. A sight to behold on the sidelines. Animated as anything as Luis Diaz takes on Kieran Tierney. The Scottish warrior coming off best in that race. And Arsenal play their way out of the back calmly. Tierney going the other way now. Cruyff turn finds Granit Xhaka in the middle of the park. We have a game on our hands here. 10 minutes left in this half for Arsenal to carry on doing what they're doing, I guess. Odegaard finding Cedric. Cedric has to go back, and Ramsey forced to go slightly longer. He's looking for Saka. I don't think that's going to find him. But Arsenal do come forward. Long ball over towards Martinelli. Beautiful touch from the Brazilian to take it down into his path. Takes on Trent and beats his Clark. Oh, spins him. Oh, go over the top. Oh my God, Martinelli, baller. Baller. Baller alert. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the footwork on this little Brazilian. Wow, Trent, he spun Trent there. He actually spun him, had him in the mud, chasing shadows. And the cross afterwards was shocking, but that was an exciting moment. Wow. This team is growing like HUGH's beard. Incredible. Promising moments. Promising moments. City fan, not being biased, hope you win for both of us and that you finally get top 4. People want to see a Gandalf-esque beard. Kill Apollo says, I've got $120 on this game. Please, Arsenal, help out my bank account. Wow, he's got a lot riding on it. What have we got again? Was it? £1. We've got £1, but what's the stake here? Potentially £3.49 meal deal, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Cross from Cedric in towards Lacazette, headed away by Joel Matip. Arsenal collect again through Granit Xhaka, who looks for Thomas Partey. Partey back to Xhaka. Xhaka out wide to Tierney, hugging the touchline on the left-hand side. Granit Xhaka looking over the top. And Granit Xhaka somehow keeps the ball alive. Partey, delayed shot, well tackled by Sadio Mane, who slid in desperately at the last moment to stop the Swiss. The beard isn't coming back. It is, bro. Relax. Everybody relax. God. I know it's difficult for you, Dons, but my God. I've got this, bro. I've got this. We're being physical. Even Lacazette's putting his body into Virgil van Dijk. Indeed, they all look up for it. Martinelli, lively as ever. Lacazette's, I mean, he held off 3 or 4 to set up the opportunity, which was spurned. Dirty, dirty Mane. Absolute baller is Martinelli. Odegaard is an invisible man. Xhaka cannot compete at this level. A lot of people getting frustrated. But Gabby is a baller. I mean, that much you can't deny. I'm sorry, Trent is great and all, but my God, is his defending average sometimes. Okay, Harry Kane has broken a Premier League record. 95 goals in 139 appearances away from home. All-time top scorer in away games. Wow. Oh, it's unbelievable. That's an amazing record, huh? Come on the us. Mate, we've got a few minutes left before half time, mate. We are extremely confident as far as this half goes. Devashan is going in. Carefree Traveller says Reece. As far as Reece, he's talking about Reece James. Who is the best right back in the country? Please do let me know your thoughts. Is it Trent, Kyle, Reece? I mean, maybe Cancelo could say. He's turning into a sort of left back DM though, isn't he? As far as English goes, here's Henderson with a dinked ball in towards Mane. It's sort of been left by everybody there. Saka's picked it up in the corner and cleared. As far as Robertson, Arteta conducting again, showing people where to be. Thiago decides to go backwards. Liverpool, 4 or 5 minutes left in this half. I don't know, as a Liverpool fan, you might have to be quite stressed right now. You need a goal. The pressure is going to mount. Here is Trent, though. Dinks a beautiful cross in and headed away to safety by Cedric Suarez. I tell you what, he's done well there. Glancing header away, as that was a whipped delivery from Trent right into a danger zone. No one really attacking the ball or the box, to be honest. Diogo Jota standing there clapping. Cancelo is not really a left back. He's been played as a left back. I don't think he's actually a left back. Devasham, you truly are a man of God. My son. What kind of car is that, bro? Is that a Corvette? No, is that a Corvette? Is that a Corvette and is that your car? That's what we need to know. These are the pressing questions as Trent Alexander-Arnold whips the cross in from the corner, headed away by Gabriel Magalhaes, headed back into the box and clutched and carried by Ramsdale, who's gone long looking for Martinelli straight away. Alisson has come bursting out of his box and cleared on the volley. It's all very frenetic right now as Martinelli, wow, he's everywhere, they can't get it off him. Look at this boy. Mate, absolutely top quality energy shown from Gabriel Martinelli there. Just to keep possession, man. He's clapping, but the whole, the whole stadium should be clapping for him. Martinelli is taken on 3 dons there and somehow come away with the ball. The Royal Mail says, Hugh, I'm not an AFC fan, but the way people mock the Invisibles run... Invisibles? The Invincibles run makes me laugh. If it was so easy, how come no other team's done it? Much love as usual, mate. You're an absolute hero, and you're not wrong. Hashtag never wrong. The Fraud Gang never wrong. It's probably not going to be done anytime soon, bro. Very, very, very unlikely. Oh, that is an amazing ball over by Trent, headed down brilliantly by Ben White, who read the situation very well. Liverpool did come close, though, didn't they? I think we've got, is it Watford to thank? Sarr, I seem to remember playing a big part in that because I was worried. Because, you know, it's been, in 2 months, it would have been 18 years since Arsenal won the league. It's been a long time, so we haven't really got much to cling on to. There are people that are going to think that there are better seasons. You know, maybe people would prefer to win the Champions League, or maybe they prefer to win a quadruple or a treble of some sort. But there is something unique about the Invincible season that makes it special. So I just love the fact that Wenger said that they could do it, and then he did it the next season. And he was laughed at, of course, for suggesting they could, but yeah. Anyway, 44th minute of the game. Tierney whipping one into the box, headed down, sort of still in the danger zone, and cleared though by Fabinho as Arsenal maintain this pressure. Jurgen Klopp on the sideline, flapping his arms about in frustration. He's actually kicking the air right now, Jurgen Klopp. Absolutely fuming at what's been happening. Arsenal look like they have as much control as Liverpool, though, at this stage. Definitely in this game, Aaron Ramsdale going long with just about 30 seconds left on the clock before injury time. Saka trying to head down, but he's got... Oh, he's done very well to head down. Odegaard is there. Lacazette is in support. Lacazette winding up. Blocked when he had Martinelli out wide. I don't know why he did that, to be honest. That was potentially an opportunity there, and Liverpool will come on the break with Trent Alexander-Arnold looking long, and he's found Mane with a brilliant... Oh, fucking hell, Mane's put it over, but that was a great ball by Trent, and that is what they're going for, and have been since the get-go. Long balls over the top, that from way behind the halfway line, Trent curling one into the path of Mane, who was challenged brilliantly at the end by Gabriel. Gabriel's really gone in on him. Ben White not in the position to... I think Gabriel's done just enough to force him to make the decision as to what he's doing. And that is half-time, lads. That is a superb half of football by Arsenal Football Club. What a performance. To actually be in the game with Europe's best. I'm sorry to say this, lads. Very proud. Very proud. It's bringing a tear to my eye. To see these youngsters, these young dons, carrying the flag, rising to the challenge. Like me in the morning. Oh! Mate, Saka and Martinelli's, Odegaard working hard. Lacazette, right at the end there, he had an opportunity to open up, to feed in Martinelli, who was open on the left-hand side. Maybe he had one man on him, but he's very confident he can take on Trent. Now, we've seen it. Sent Trent to the shops. Said, I want... What did he want from the shops? I don't even know what he wanted, but whatever he was, he sent him. Beautiful stuff. I'll tell you what, much love to everyone who's in the chat. I'm just going to do a little tweet. We're just going to get ourselves a coffee. It is half time, lads. We'll go through the statistics and any of the tweets that you send me with any of the stuff that we need to go through or that I need to see. Now's your opportunity to retweet my pinned tweet. What is my pinned tweet? Oh no, it's yesterday's. Don't retweet that. You can retweet this one. Huh? I'm going to be following a few frauds back who retweet that in a second. I'm just going to go and make myself an espresso. But for now, 0-0. We're in it. Yeah? We're in it to win it.
No. I mean, I'm happy to talk. I'm not sure. Ada can't see the name. Probably.
When Arsenal fucking come out live, mate. Prove to the world that we're the best team in Europe. If we beat Liverpool, are we the best team in Europe? I think that's how it works. My sons? Right. Oh, mate, so many people retweeted it. Thank you. I'll tell you what, yeah? I'm going to follow all of you because I'm like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm like that. No, thank you for the support. Listen, my channel's definitely being shadow banned, so I appreciate every one of you. If you could like the video as well, that would be much appreciated. If you ever feel like it, just leave a comment on one of the videos. It really helps the engagement and interaction. And it is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be 33 of you. Let's go. 33 of you, mate. 2 of 5. I see you. These are the real dons. I appreciate you. Matthew Milne, John James, Steve, Joe London, Tony. You're all massively appreciated. Let's have a look what's going on Twits, on the old Twitter sphere. Okay, what's this all about? Persian Petkov. Oh wait, is he a Tottenham fan? Let's just have a look and see what's going on here. What's this, bro? Oh, he's watching 2 games at the same time. Okay, is that what you're saying? I mean, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what he's on about. Paul Pogba has had his house burgled. Daniel, thank you for this news. Have a quick look at this. Last night, our family's worst nightmare was realised when our home was broken into and burglarised while our babies were sleeping in their bedroom. The burglars were in our house for less than 5 minutes, but in that time they took something more valuable than anything we had in our home. our sense of safety and security. This occurred during the final minutes of last night's match when they knew that we wouldn't be home. My wife and I rushed home not knowing if our children were safe and unharmed. As a father, there's no worse feeling in the world than not being there to protect your children. I sincerely hope no one ever has to feel what I had to fucking hell. I would like to offer a reward for anyone who has a clue to help us. Please send any info to rewardpogba@gmail.com. Wow, that is awful. So many players are being burgled. Pogba, when did he tweet that? 8 minutes ago. They're all having a nightmare, aren't they? Interesting. Anyway, what do we think about the game so far? I tell you what, Arsenal are pushing Liverpool all the way, and yeah, Arsenal looks strong. Bukayo Saka lively as anything. Thomas Partey offering some solidity. Oh, what a beautiful pass that was out to Saka. The combination between Partey and Saka really works at times. He's offering. So that's the moment there. Martinelli had put the ball in across the face of the box, and Lacazette wasn't attacking it at all. He just stood in the middle. Got to be on your toes, lad. Look at the hunger from the Brazilian, though, on that right wing. Oh. For Trent, it's been a real problem. Left wing even, it's been a real problem. Cedric handling it well so far. Let me just switch back over here, go through some of these comments. Much love to you, Father. As a United fan, I have to say I'm jealous of watching Arsenal here. Arteta's doing a great job. Wow. Isn't it so... I mean, I appreciate the comment. It is... Obviously, that is what's happening right now. Everything about Manchester United seems to be going through the mud. Players are being burgled. Players are being arrested. Players are being putting in shocking performances. Players are offering out fans around the back. It's not a great time to be a United fan. See them crushing out the Champions League yesterday. Mate, Arsenal must appear to be some kind of... I don't know. It's like a myth right now with structure, a vision, perhaps signs of progress, long-term thinking, and maybe trusting a man is actually going to pay off. So far, anyway, this game has been something that we will look back on as one of the moments where they came of age, I'm sure. However, second half is where it really counts. And I think this season so far, Arsenal have been better in the first half of games. Let me just have a look at the statistics over here. Ball possession is, of course, with Liverpool with 55%. 4 attempts, none of them on target from Arsenal, but 1 on target from Liverpool. And just a 1 offside in the whole game. Only 1 save, although Alisson has been brought into action a few times. Were it not for some sort of lazy passing from Granit Xhaka and a couple of bad decisions, one from Lacazette when he had Martinelli open, Arsenal really could be in an even better position. But I'm not going to moan about this. So far, so good from the lads. We move. Let's go through some more. Here we go. This game has me forgetting to breathe. Indeed. I'll tell you what. Trusting the process is key. It has been key, hasn't it? And there's still a process to trust, bros. That's all that there is. A lot of clubs don't have that right now. A lot of clubs have been splashing incredible amounts of cash without much foresight, just expecting the pieces of the jigsaw to match when really they're pieces to different jigsaws. How sad it is for some people who, you know, they've set their hopes so high. It really must be painful to watch. I think the opposite's been the case for Arsenal this season. Our hopes were really in the mud. We've been bottom of the league this season with everyone sort of mocking us, expecting us to again finish 8th. And so far, it looks like Champions League football really is in our hands. A powerful thing. Painful for a lot of people, especially Manchester United fans who, after last night's drama of seeing Cristiano crying real tears on the pitch, after last night's drama of seeing the La Liga champions school them in the art of football. You know, watching Arsenal must be difficult, especially when we're maintaining a challenge where they have so often failed to do so. I see you. I see you. I've got hopes that the likes of Martinelli and Saka really can fulfill their potential at Arsenal as well. They're looking so good right now that you just get the feeling that if Arsenal were to slip up and weren't to really get to that level, maybe they would go elsewhere. But it's an exciting time anyway. This all being done as well without our main right back, who has been so good since he made the move. Cedric Suarez covering quite nicely, I would say, so far. Thomas Partey's been pretty impressive in the middle, picking out passes with Saka. Odegaard's work rate is unquestionable. And if Arsenal could get themselves a top-class striker, they could well be in business. Ramsdale, Gabriel White, all looking solid. And I guess we say about Liverpool, what do they say? As per usual, looking structured, solid. They know what they're doing. There's an opportunity late on with Mane, put under pressure well from Gabriel. But all of them are going to be a problem. Luis Diaz has been a bit quieter than I would expect, but absolute ballers all at the top. So it is going to come down to that midfield battle. Who's going to come out on top? Let's get your predictions in the chat. We have got 1,500 of you, mate. Let's be having you. Let's be having you. What are we saying? What are we saying? Let's move you over here. Haaland would be so perfect for Arsenal, bro. Is there a team that Haaland wouldn't work for? I don't know. Arsenal are trash. I just got the notification. Arsenal are trash. Oh, it's pain, isn't it? It's real pain. Who the fuck are you and where's Hugh? Yes. The kids were probably not alone. They probably had a nanny, sitter, family looking after them. Well, if they were alone and they're young, that's going to be what's really worried him, or worried him even more. But it's not great, is it? You've got to imagine people would be happy to sign for the club this summer. Unreal where we've come to. We've come a long way, lads. We've come a long way, and doesn't it feel good? 45 minutes and a World Cup final to put yourselves through the litmus test of all tests. Trent has always been suspect as the back, says juxtaposition. Creepy Gaming says, let's hope the Gunners can steal this one. Salah on the bench is slightly scary. Indeed, that is going to be a serious challenge when he does come on. He will come on. Klopp looking frustrated. Luis Diaz still starts the second half. From what I can see, they are on the pitch now. Liverpool are out and looking keen to get things going again. Jurgen Klopp sat clenching his teeth. And they don't look... I mean, they look quite frustrated right now, but they are going to be angry, hungry, dangerous. Perhaps wounded from that first half, and a wounded animal is so dangerous. Liverpool must win, says Mihailo Milutinovic. Indeed. The pace that Arsenal are attacking with will pay dividends. Martinelli will bag one today, lads. The confidence is high. And he has looked lively as anything. I tell you what, the way that he closes down, the way that he is hungry, even when he's on 2 or 3 people and has no chance of getting the ball back, you've got to love it. He's created a couple of opportunities for himself, and if Lacazette had a little bit more peripherals, that little bald smurf could well be even talking about more. Parker Saxon says, upgrade Xhaka and Laka and we'd be winning this game based on the first half so far. Indeed. Xhaka a little bit slow to react at times, undoubtedly. We know that he can be a liability. However, I do like him a little bit further forward as opposed to back, if only because Thomas Partey's agility, you know, movement, the fact that he can run helps. Arteta is out. We are, well, not like that, but he is out back on the sidelines, sipping his water. We're ready for the second half action. Liverpool lined up a minute or two ago. Arsenal just back out and ready to go. So, what we want is that and that. Beautiful. And we are all together now. Hopefully you can line your stream up with the timing if you want to do that. We've got Cedric Suarez on the ball as Arsenal look to attack early doors. An offside called, and we move. Beautiful. Don't be a bunch of freeloaders. Hit the like button. Look at this absolute fraud. Pablito, one of the oldest school frauds in the building. I appreciate you, bro. I hope you're well. What's the script? Are you back in the Discord these days, or are you on a? I heard you joined a rebel Discord, bro. I heard you joined a rival Discord. I don't know who the rivals are, but I don't see rivals. I don't have rivals, bro. My only rival is myself. But yeah, you ducked out on us, so I don't know where you went. So I see you in here though. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Someone clip it. What? Someone clip what? Oh, Mane has been put through. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Don't panic. Do not panic. Okay, the long ball. That is so basic. Henderson basically playing the through ball into Mane. Ben White holding his line. Gabriel holding his line. I tell you what, I panicked there for a second. Big warning for Arsenal that. Jordan Henderson picking a hole in the Arsenal midfield, opening up the space between Gabriel and Ben White. Ben White and his positioning decent enough there to call the offside, but that will be a warning for Arsenal. Here is Saka down the other end, desperate to keep the ball in. Has done very well. Arsenal fighting against Diogo Jota with Odegaard still up for the fight. Here's Martinelli in the middle of the park, drilled into him, and another long ball from Trent into the path of Diogo Jota. They've really identified, I think, Ben White as a bit of a weakness. I think they're picking out. Oh, he's done superbly well there, though, my son. Yeah, there's no weaknesses round here, boys. Stood up strong. Diogo Jota causing a problem. It is Trent straight away, not even taking a touch, just a whipped ball 40 yards over in towards Diogo Jota. Cedric really helping him out there. Did really well, Cedric. He's actually done well. Got to give him credit today. Huge. You talked to Jose Font. I didn't know, but should we chief? But it's still one apiece. I haven't spoken to him. I'll speak to him tonight. Regardless of whether they win or lose, but here is Saka, lays it down towards Odegaard on the right-hand side, high up in Liverpool's final third. Here we go. We've gone all the way back to Gabriel to keep possession. A little bit of control of the game as well. Gabriel edging forward, drills one out to Martinelli, picked up by the Brazilian, who attacks the space and takes on Trent and beats him again, leaving him in the mud. Oh, it's so muddy for you. Oh, Martinelli's. Oh, my God. Oh, oh my God. Oh. Listen, I can't even describe what I've just seen. You've got to watch the replay, bro. Martinelli is doing the Lord's work. He's taken on Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's beaten him. He's taken on Henderson. He's nutmegged him. There's a ball into the box now for Arsenal. Still a chance. Cedric goes back to Saka. On the edge of the box is Odegaard. Odegaard crossed and deflected. I tell you what, that Martinelli move was absolutely fucking unreal. His value just went up 20 mil. Has to. He's just bodied Trent. Trent has been absolutely left in the mud. He's nutmegged. Who's he nutmegged? Henderson. Choop. See you later. Oh, beating Trent again. Oh, God. Oh, mate. We need a striker so badly. If we've got a striker who knows where to the space to attack, that is a superb goal. One of the goals of the season. Fucking hell. Martinelli is actually the truth. Tony was right. Oh, God. I tell you what, Liverpool have upped the tempo a little bit now. I think they feel offended by that muggery that just took place. There was an absolute mugging, yeah? Broad daylight. Granit Xhaka getting his feet stuck under him a little bit there, and he has won himself a free kick off Jordan Henderson. He's not happy about it. 50th minute of the game. Oh, mates, I hope you're enjoying, because special performance so far from the Dons. You've got to be proud of this. Taking Liverpool to the 50th minute. They don't look too happy. Being pressed now. Long ball in towards Martinelli all the way from Ramsdale. Oh, mate, we're in. Ramsdale has brought in Martinelli, who's tried to go around Trent again, who this time gets a little foot in, but he's gone out. Partey takes a long-range shot. Are we going to have a look at a handball, maybe? Ben White has headed the ball in towards Lacazette, back into the danger zone. Oh, Lacazette! Bro, finish that, bro! No! Okay, I need a striker now. I'm actually done with that. I'm done with that, bro. No. I've lost my headphone as well. I've lost all composure. Sorry, how's he missed that? Lacazette has intercepted the back pass. Right? Mate, how have you not scored? I'm sorry. We deserve to be one. Oh, you've gone around the keeper. No, lays it back. Odegaard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Have we not scored there? Lacazette, bro. I'm sorry, man. What do you need to actually score a goal? You're a fucking striker, bro. You're one-on-one with the keeper. You've gone round him. Oh my God. I actually can't believe that, but what a chance for Arsenal there. Whipped corner, comes in from the right-hand side. Headed out towards the edge. Saka takes the shot, saved by Alisson, and they move. Fuck. Oh, wow. Wow. Odegaard has... I mean, he's difficult. He's got 3 people in front of him. That wasn't the opportunity, man. The opportunity was when Lacazette had it. I genuinely cannot believe. And now Mo Salah is coming on. Oh, mate. Another corner, though. Oh, that's a replay. Sorry. It's Liverpool who've got a free kick, 53rd minute of the game. It looks like Virgil van Dijk's calling for it. The rain drizzles in London and the cross comes into the far post. Aaron Ramsdale grabs onto that one and we move out with Kieran Tierney attacking the space. And look at that space for Lacazette. He's picked him out beautifully. Good lad. Go on, Lacazette. No, he's got no legs, but he has got support in Odegaard, who took a poor touch, and Luis Diaz is going to be able to play his way out of that. Very skillful. Very technically gifted, as is Thiago. Calm as you like on the ball, and Liverpool will play their way out of the back here. Klopp looks a little bit rattled, doesn't he? He is drawing for the Salah. I'm not going to lie. Whatever happens tonight from here on out, I'm very proud of what Arsenal have done, and very happy, actually, with what Mikel Arteta and the guys have shown. I'm sorry to say this, I don't want to point fingers, but with another striker, it's 1-0 to Arsenal right now. A 54th minute of the game. Liverpool maintaining possession. Arsenal are going to make themselves a change as well, it looks like. But, yeah, as I say, you've got to be happy with that. You've really got to be happy with that. I'm sort of writing the rest of the game off, but... I can't believe he didn't take that chance. Oh my God, he didn't even shoot. Wow. Oh my God, they're in. Robertson. It's Thiago Jota. It's 1-0. He's buried it. He's absolutely blasted it into the bottom corner past Aaron Ramsdale. And yeah, that's what happens when you don't take opportunities. I don't think they deserve it, but 55th minute of the game, Liverpool take the lead through Thiago Jota. Jesus Christ. It's difficult not to feel gutted about that, but Thiago picking out a beautiful, beautiful pass. I mean, he has threaded that between like 3 players straight into the path of Thiago Jota. sprints onto it, left-footed finish. Why are you getting beaten at the near post, bro? Come on. Yeah. How different the game could be. How different it could be. But it isn't. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. I'm going to have to change a couple of things on the screen. God almighty, this is the worst bit of it. Liverpool take the lead through Diogo Jota. Amazing finish. Buried low into the bottom corner. Near post. A bit disappointed with Ramsdale. He got a full hand on it. But yeah. Oh, that's annoying. That is. He loves a goal against Arsenal, doesn't he? He really does. He can't remember the last time he didn't score against Arsenal. Very, very sad. That was way too easy as well, I have to say that. Diogo Jota is substituted immediately as well, taken off for Bobby Firmino, who comes on. Not sure he looks too happy about it, but Luis Diaz is going to be coming off for Mohamed Salah. So now really, oh, good God, it could get a lot worse. Salah and Firmino both on, and Arsenal under even more pressure to try and get anything from this game. They gave a good account of themselves, but I tell you what, maybe their heads did dip a little bit when Lacazette had that chance, or Odegaard had that chance, whichever one you're looking at it, or whichever point of view you're looking at it from. 57th minute, Arsenal nearly working themselves into more trouble there with Aaron Ramsdale playing the ball off Bobby Firmino. Trent pushing up high and wins the ball back, although Xhaka does to himself. Lacazette playing very deep. I'm just so done with Lacazette, bro. I'm so done with you. I can't even lie. Fucking hell. Ben White, long ball over the top in towards Martin Odegaard, who's chasing with a lot of energy, trying to put some pressure on Alisson. Liverpool look quite calm in the way that they're playing it out, though, although they've done very well there. No free kick there, yes. Granit Xhaka doing very well. He's very good at that. It's sort of Harry Kane-esque, isn't it? The way he gets himself in front of a player and just drops to the floor at the slightest touch. He's won Arsenal a free kick. 57th minute of the game, Joel Matip pulled up for that one. And it is going to be, I think, Odegaard to whip this one in. Martinelli has tried to play it in quickly and fucking hell! You fucking little smurf. Martinelli playing the quick free kick. Speed of thought, yeah. I guess that's what happens when you're young, doesn't it? Lacazette is about 50 years old up top, and he only switched on to the fact that the pass was for him after the keeper had come to collect it. Very disappointing. Holding his head as Robertson down the other end tries to get the cross in. It's blocked by Cedric Suarez. 58th minute of the game, Liverpool with another corner. Jesus. That's unfortunate there. Lacazette is just really grinding my gears right now. Had he been switched on there, another opportunity, he looked like he could have been clean in. Martinelli playing on another level to the French forward. Here is a corner for Liverpool, though. Robertson swings it in to the near post. Salah picks it up on the edge of the box and takes a shot. And that is you. High and wide, blasted over. That is a shot of a man who has just got off the bench. They're replaying the Martin Odegaard chance again. Odegaard, I mean, you know, the difference, right? I'm sorry, Ramsdale has to be saving that. That is one of the first signs of fraudulence from Ramsdale that I'm seeing. Sorry, you've got to be saving that. You got the full hand to it, and it's at your near post. That's one place that you should have that angle covered better than that. So great. The difference between the two shots as well is that Diogo Jota is drilled low, powerfully into the bottom of the net, making the keeper get down. Odegaard is at a perfect savable height. You know, they say that the perfect savable penalty height, that sort of height, that's not just below halfway up. Just, oh God, frustrating, especially given how well they've played. Anyway, Liverpool do have the ball in their own half, but working their way out with Martinelli giving pressure and winning the ball back brilliantly. The Brazilian has been Arsenal's best player by far. Here is Tierney looking up to see if his young left winger is in support, and he is. And Arsenal keep the ball with Gabriel forced to go backwards. Just a little bit of nervousness creeping into Arsenal's game now. I think they were set tactically on how this was going to work. Here is Odegaard, though, on the right-hand side. Still working hard. Goes square back to Gabriel. Gabriel dinks one over towards Martinelli. Martinelli brings it down brilliantly and is going to... Oh, he's going to be offside. He's offside. He's slightly offside. I think he was lining that one up to smash it top bins. The creamiest top bins smashers you've ever seen in your life. Why not Martinelli up top? I've got to be honest, he works on the left, bro. He really does work. He's been unreal. But, you know, this maybe it is time for us to get a striker. And we are seeing the difference in quality with the finish from Diogo Jota. The energy, the pace at which he can run, it is important. The athleticism. Ball over the top, looking for Mane as Gabriel heading that one straight out. Half an hour left in this one. It's been a great game though, lads. I can't lie. It's been a great performance from Arsenal. An hour's worth, but we said that against City and you get nothing from it. And after a while, you start to think, hold on. This is definitely progress though for Arsenal, is it not? Although here is Bobby Firmino to try and put that one in the mud. Squares it back. And Trent with the shot. Salah with the shot. We're going to have another one here. Robertson with the shot. All of them blocked. Saka is going to get that one clear finally. No, Robertson's going to pick that one up. Oh my God, FIFA-esque deflection back into his path. And that is a fucking sensational finish from Bobby Firmino. What a finish. Oh, mate, there are levels. There really are levels. Oh, mate, beautiful touch from a guy who just came on himself. But the deftest little flick as Robertson squared it across the face of goal with his left foot, drilled in towards the Brazilian. And the finest little flick from Roberto Firmino gives Liverpool a 2-0 lead. So, yeah, we're back to, I mean, okay. Well, it's a freebie. Okay, free hit. Is that where we are? Yeah? We're free hit time. Yeah, it's unfortunate really, isn't it? Liverpool 2. Arsenal 0. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Sorry, mate, but if you can't take your chances, that's what's going to happen. I can get down and emotional about it, but honestly, I didn't expect Arsenal to win against Liverpool. That's a fact. I'm not a mug. Yeah? I'm not a mug. However, I was really happy with what they've been doing. And had we taken that chance, the game would be very different. However, you see the difference there. Clinical. They don't stop. There's no... It's almost like they've come alive since that Lacazette chance, isn't it? And it really is now a case of eating some humble pie and recognising how good they are, I guess. Arsenal, I think, have been very good to match them up until... What was it? Is it like the 55th minute or something like that? But that's your level, really, isn't it? And unless you get yourself a top quality striker, that will always be your level. However, I'm not going to jump out the pram. They made the decision not to sign a striker in the window. Maybe because they couldn't get one. Maybe because they could get the right one. But this is what we're depending on. We are hoping that this guy is going to be able to carry us through, or that these few guys are going to carry us through. As of yet, against the big sides, that isn't the case. And let's be honest, he's not really scoring goals in general. We're relying on other people to get the goals. So, you know, we started this video off by being very hopeful, but also realistic about the fixture list. Arsenal's games in hand against Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, with Manchester United still to play. That's a fucking tough run-in. Yeah, it's a fucking tough run-in. It could get sticky, lads. It could get very sticky. And just the way that the Premier League would love to see a title race that goes down to the final day, I'm sure they'd love the top 4 race to be just the same, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is. We've done well to get this far and to be involved. So even if we do lose the 3 games, we'll be level or still ahead of Manchester United. You could look at these 3 games as potential free hits, potential litmus tests to see where we are. I think I've seen where we are. We're just short of a striker and maybe another midfielder as an option. A creative outlet. A guy who's got a bit of pace or just a bit more up top. No, I don't want to see you doing pointing and fingering and all that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see any of that. You're missing fucking 2 yards. So you're at 6 yards out and you're one-on-one with a keeper and you don't shoot. What type of striker does that? I'm lost where he is now. I'm sorry. Yeah. Fingering, but you know, fucking hell, mate. Awful. I don't mean fingering. I mean pointing. Fuck's sake, with his fingers. Do you know what I mean? Gesticulating. Oh my word, we've got big news in the Champions League as Villarreal have taken the lead. Unai Emery's Villarreal have taken the lead. Moreno with a penalty in the 77th minute. Unbelievable scenes. It is now 1 apiece in that one. Laka has lost the sauce in the one-on-one. Indeed.
Good evening. Good evening.
Just a...
Good evening. Good evening.
I mean, wow, unbelievable. With Villarreal as well. With Villarreal, I mean, you've got to say what he has done since leaving. He's won the Europa League, lads. Yeah? He's won the Europa League. He's now got Villarreal 1-0 up against Juve in Turin. I mean... Emil Smith-Rowe is coming on for Arsenal. Bit of a last throw of the dice here. Odegaard has worked very hard. He looks absolutely exhausted. He'll be very disappointed. He's had Arsenal's best chance of the game, if we're honest. I'm blaming Lacazette because I understand football. But it was Odegaard that actually took the last shot, or took the shot. And, oh, good God, if you score that, mate. I don't want to do. Oh my word! Oh my God! Oh my God! Have they done it again? Is it just 1-0? Oh, I thought they'd scored again. Unai Emery. Okay. Anyway. We are back to get focused back. I'm just looking at Unai Emery's European conquests. Hugh, bro, we need a striker so badly. Alisson had Lacazette covered. He did the right thing. No. What? You're one-on-one with the keeper. What do you mean he had him covered? You're one-on-one with the keeper. What? It's a big goal. It's a big goal. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. They haven't scored again. No, they haven't scored again. It's 1 apiece. Yes, Villarreal have scored. Emery brawl. Arsenal still in with the chance of pipping something out of this game. 20 minutes left. Let's not give up yet. We have got plenty of hungry ballers out there, right? Tierney into Gabriel Martinelli, probably the hungriest of them all. Goes inside towards Granit Xhaka, who has to go backwards to Ben White and over to Bukayo Saka. He's got Smith-Rowe looking lively and ready to get involved on the right-hand side. Here is Smith-Rowe with beautiful through ball into Saka. Saka drills the cross in and Lacazette too slow to get there. Smith-Rowe with the shot which is blocked and Arsenal have come alive. I tell thee, 69th minute, Smith-Rowe looking like he's not given up yet. Played in Saka there. Saka squared it. Lacazette second to the ball. And Smith-Rowe gets the shot off. Listen, mate, they haven't given up. We're liking that. Okay. Martinelli goes back inside to Tierney, to Xhaka again. Xhaka nearly getting caught on the ball. Cedric's played quite well today, I have to admit. He's gone long there over the top to Tierney. Tierney's header's poor and picked up by Trent, although I tell you what, Martinelli played in nicely there. First touch was loose, otherwise there was a chance. 20 minutes to go for Arsenal to get something here. Firmino, Cruyff turn away from Thomas Partey and the ref's given a foul. It's not a free kick, ref. It's not a free kick. If Xhaka had any skill on the ball, he'd be good. A bit harsh. Arsenal aren't good enough to compete against the top sides. There she is. Yeah. Popping a little head up. Yeah. Yeah. You're all loud and proud now, aren't you? You've been silent for the last God knows how long, mate. I've not seen you. I've not seen or heard from you. I was wondering where you'd gone. Yet, says to a fraud. Yet. Indeed, look, it's not going to happen overnight. And it's not going to happen while we've got 39-year-old with dodgy knees up top. A 4'4" Smurf with follicle issues. Can we say that? He's follically challenged. But this is a great spell for Liverpool here with Mane combining nicely. Firmino just outside the Arsenal box right now. He's found Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side. Overlap from Henderson. Henderson's going to go back to Salah. Salah looking up. They've really got a lot of time on the ball right now. Matip trying to get through some space and it's getting quite ugly, but Thomas Partey, ref, that's a fucking yellow, mate. What are you talking about? You're saying sorry. It's not sorry, it's a yellow card, ref. Okay, well, I mean, they're showing all the fight that is needed at this level. And Villarreal are 2-0 up. Oh my God. Unai Emery has done it again.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Oh my God. Mate, I'm actually, wow, what a masterclass. It looks like Pau Torres is the man who's given them the lead. Unai Emery's Villarreal 2-1 up against Juventus in Turin to go 2-1 up on aggregate. Sensational scenes of glorious emotion with 3 minutes left on the clock for the Italian giants to save their European dream. Oh my God. What did I tell you? Let me tweet you right now. I told you. Oh my God. Emery. Wow. It's 3-1 on aggregate. I forgot. It's 1-1 from the first leg. They're 2-1 up. They're done, bro. They're actually done. They're through. Oh my God. Unreal. Unai Emery has got Villarreal into the last 8, but here is Gabriel Martinelli taking on Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has definitely fouled him there, bro. That was a foul. No, do you see that? Look, they think they're clever. Virgil helping him up. Trying to be friends and that before they try and sign him. For fuck's sake. Can we get a goal? Please. I need a shot from someone. Wow. I can't believe it. Villarreal into the last 8 of the Champions League after winning the Europa League. I mean, it's got to hurt some Arsenal fans a little bit. Or you've got to be proud of, or happy for the guy after what happened, surely. He's left Arsenal, right? He's won. He's actually kicked Arsenal out of the Europa League as well. We lost to Villarreal. A lot of people would have said that was the moment I was done with Mikel Arteta. It's a big W, that alone. But to then go on and win the Europa League with Villarreal, to then go on and get Champions League football like that, and to get them into the last 8, that's sensational, man. That's sensational. Come on, bro. You got to put some respect on his name, bro. Arsenal with Lacazette, whose name is void of any respect tonight until he pulls something out. Here's Cedric, whips one in towards him, and Liverpool panicking by clearing the ball up into the air, and Lacazette kicking the air in frustration. Referee has pulled. He's pulled up because of the linesman who's gone, I think, with offsides. Juventus into the 90th minute. Lille are 1-2. What's this? 2-1 down to Chelsea on the night. I guess that's 4-1 on aggregate. Chelsea through as well. Sensational scenes. Just good on him. You know, it's very nice, isn't it? Basically, Villarreal are bigger than Arsenal. I don't know if I'm totally down with that, if I'm honest. Thoughts on Juve? I mean, Allegri's got to go, hasn't he? Really, that's not going to wash. They have looked recently like they could be making enough headway to maybe make a late challenge. Have a look at the table. Yeah, they are. What is that? 7 points behind AC Milan with, 9 games left. So, it's not going to be good enough this, though. And much like PSG, you may well see some change afoot. As it stands, Liverpool will be 1 point behind Manchester City, and the title race is well and truly back on. God, the Prem are loving this. I guess it is good that we've got some action and some competition for City. These two have been going at it for such a long time. That is why today was so important for Arsenal. I'm not sure what to make of what I've seen, if only because I do feel that we should be positive with what we've seen from so many of them, and as a whole. But the most glaring, glaringly obvious issues with the squad are what we all saw initially, and that being there no striker. Very, very unfortunate. Meanwhile, Emery just knocked out Juventus. Unreal. Who was saying that Liverpool will beat our rivals for Champions League if Arsenal lose today? It's time to pay up. Indeed, I hear you. Juve falling apart like Arsenal. It is a corner right now to Liverpool. They still got about 8 men in the box, even though they are 2-0 up. Trent whipping one in. It is headed down by Virgil van Dijk and cleared by Gabriel, with Nicola Pepe, who's just made an entrance, getting involved straight away. Lacazette, bro, you're not even looking at the ball. Oh, God. Listen, I'm sorry, I've got to send my mate a message. Listen, mate, yeah? You see your bald little French fucking fraud smurf who's playing up top, yeah? I don't ever want to hear it about this little fucking potato-bellied fucker. This guy is missing one-on-ones against the keeper. He doesn't even miss one-on-ones because he's got no balls to shoot. Fucking hell, mate. I told you, bro, he's finished. Yeah? Okay, sorry about that. I've vented that now. We need a striker. We really do need a striker. 12 minutes left. Thomas Partey working it out to the middle. We don't really have any sort of energy about what we're doing right now. We're just going through the motions. Tierney's gone long, slightly panicked, but looking for Gabriel Martinelli, who's headed it back into play from a weird angle. And he was offside again. He's been offside a few times. He is trying to look to get in behind. Have we got a confirmation of that being a final score now? Oh my God, Villarreal are 3-0 up. Another penalty. 4-1 on aggregate. An absolute duppying. 3-0 in the San Siro. So in Turin. You're having a laugh. Is there actually Europa League football tonight? No. That is unbelievable scenes. Villarreal's Unai Emery doing the business yet again. And I don't know, is this going to be a knock to Arsenal's confidence? We've got 10 minutes left here and the Liverpool are just mocking it. Passing the ball around. It's a little bit like a training match at the minute. Heads have gone down a little bit. And I guess that is what we said, isn't it? It's coming out in the second half. We're going to see different levels of energy, different levels of hunger, and different levels of quality coming off the bench. So, for example, how am I expected to take this club seriously when Liverpool have the likes of Bobby Firmino or Mohamed Salah coming off the bench, and Arsenal are bringing on Eddie Nketiah to replace Alexandre Lacazette? So I'm realistic with my expectations. I've got one eye on the weekend. To me, that's less of a freebie or free hit than this one. And I'll be honest. I said it as soon as Lacazette got that opportunity and he laid it back for Odegaard. Right, I'm writing the rest of the game off, and I think they scored within fucking 4 seconds. But anyway, Eddie Nketiah is on and immediately getting involved. A big opportunity for him to become a hero tonight and prove that he is of this level. Arsenal's next 6 games on the screen right now. I've got Villa, Palace, Brighton, Southampton, Chelsea and United. So look, there's 4 games that we need to be winning. And then 2 again, where even if you get a draw, mathematically we're in a great place, or we've even done it. So all is not lost because of this, for sure. Eddie is like ordering Heskey off Wish. People really don't like Wish, do they? I've never ordered anything from... Have you ever ordered anything from Wish? Oh, you're asleep. Oh, wow, she's fallen asleep during the Arsenal-Liverpool game. Wow, she might be cancelled. Are you cancelled? If you... Wow. It's like the biggest game that... This is cancellation territory. There's 9 minutes left and we're sleeping on the sofa. You're on Fraud Watch for sure. So yeah, très intéressant. Hello. No, I won't even try and wake you up, but yeah, not interested in this one. She's given up hope, and I'm not surprised. 8 minutes left. I'm seeing Thomas Partey sitting flat on his arse, struggling to understand. No, why is he trying to be mates with Mane? I don't want to see you being mates with Mane. Sorry, what? Okay. Nicola Pepe over in the right-hand corner. He's got Cedric Suarez twisting and turning away from his man. He's used Ben White, who's high up on the right-hand side. Gabriel with a long ball over to Martinelli. Brilliant touchdown on his knee. Taking on Trent. He slips, keeps possession, but he's now got Henderson. Oh, it's a great challenge there from Granit Xhaka from the pass from Martinelli, which was a bit loose. Gabriel working it wide to Ben White again as Arsenal try to create something for the Emirates crowd, who have been very vocal tonight. One more opportunity would be nice. Lots of pretty passing, lots of keeping possession, but not really much penetration. And, all the warmsing and fingering is great, but ultimately, all right, chill out. Gabriel goes square to Benjamin White. What do you think of Ben White's chains? They're quality, aren't they? Cool. They're quite tight, though. They're a bit tight for my liking. They're like dog collars, aren't they? But expensive ones. I guess that's all the rage now, isn't it? All the rappers have got them. They used to be long hanging chains. Now they're sort of... I don't know, I thought they were women's bracelet, necklace type things, these. But yeah. I guess when you got the money, you got the money. Here is Ben White with a dinky ball over the top in towards Smith Rowe with the low-cut socks. Unfortunately, nowhere near him. And Liverpool will break on the counter with speed. And Robertson charging this way over towards Mohamed Salah. Pass is pretty poor and intercepted. And we move. Tierney opening up space for Ben White, who's found Smith Rowe with a lovely turn from the Englishman over towards Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah's got Pepe in support. Pepe has got Van Dijk in front of him. Moves towards Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe tried to get it back into Pepe, but Van Dijk is there to clean up, and Liverpool can break again. Strong challenge from Ben White. Brilliant challenge, actually. One back possession very high up the pitch. Thomas Partey with a loose pass. And unfortunately, that's the end of that one. Miss Wizzy on Fraud Watch, indeed. She doesn't know it yet, but she will be added to the Fraud Watch list. Look at all them empty seats, my God. It is a Wednesday night, lads, and I know people don't like hearing this, but some people, if they don't get the result that suits them, will leave because they want to beat the hour and a half traffic jams. Have Arsenal created a chance since the one-on-one? No, is the answer to that one. And I'm sure that psychologically that had a massive impact because you're working for those one or two opportunities that you're going to get in a game. That's what they will tell each and every one of these players. If you do the job that I am giving you, we will get a chance. And then it's up to you to take the chance. They've let themselves down by not taking it. And as a result, the energy changed. And within seconds, you saw Liverpool taking advantage of that. They are hungry, attacked like wolves in a pack. And struck a brilliant goal as well. But I do say again, I do think Aaron Ramsdale should be doing a little bit better there, in my eyes. Ball over the top towards Eddie Nketiah, who is pushed off the ball by Joel Matip and doesn't get a touch. Here's Granit Xhaka, plays the ball to Martinelli with a cushioned header. Martinelli squaring the ball over to Cedric Suarez, who's got Pepe in support. Pepe is going to take on a man with a little pass into Cedric. Cedric goes down under the challenge of Mane. Free kick to Arsenal. 4 or 5 minutes left. If we get a goal now, maybe we could have an exciting last couple of minutes. Liverpool determined to waste as much time as possible. Thiago Alcantara being threatened with a yellow card by the ref for standing in front of the ball. A little bit of gamesmanship, game management going on there. Nothing too untoward. Cedric's going to take this free kick. Last few as we proceed. Cedric, come on, bro. Whipped delivery. Strong delivery. Strong-headed clearance by Virgil van Dijk and then by Trent. Granit Xhaka picking up the pieces, though, as Liverpool try to press in numbers. Here is Smith Rowe on the right-hand side with Nicola Pepe in support, not offering a great run, to be honest. It's fallen to Xhaka, and Martinelli out wide will take that first time. Oh, it's a great effort by the youngster again. There's the first opportunity. That's what we should have been looking to do, lads. I don't know how difficult this can be. Look for the overlap, play in Martinelli, and soon enough, that is going to be a goal we see a lot of. Curled bottom corner. He is very close to beating Alisson. Very close. That's about 3 or 4 inches wide. And yeah, good opening. Oh, God, and if that goes in, maybe we could have an exciting last couple of minutes. Arsenal, maybe one more chance. There won't be that much injury time. I can't remember there being an injury, if I'm honest. A long ball from Ramsdale looking for Pepe, who is stuck chasing shadows at the minute as Liverpool maintain possession and win themselves a free kick with Ben White bringing down Mane. It is back to reality for Arsenal. We're going to have to move on from this as quickly as possible. Spurs getting a 2-0 win, which is going to change the Premier League table as well. Arsenal remain in 4th, 1 point ahead of Manchester United with 2 games in hand. It's not done yet, though. Let's see. Thiago Alcantara coming off for, I don't know actually who for, I haven't seen. He is clapping his way off whilst walking very slowly. And he's got tiny little legs as well, so he really is not going anywhere. Curtis Jones is going to be coming on the number 17. back to flat track bullying, hopefully. Yeah, look, I mean, really and truly, that's what we are good at right now, right? Even that, we've been sort of struggling across the line, but the results have been fantastic. So that's all we need. Just work those results against lesser opposition, and that may well ultimately pay dividends. The reality is, says Sam Jones, Arsenal are doing a fantastic job with the youngest squad in the league, but there's some way to go to be on Liverpool's level. And that is it, really, isn't it? It's not that much of a, mad statement or breaking news, to be honest. Arsenal need a top-class striker or a fresh-legged striker, someone with the energy of Martinelli or the strength of finishing and on the ball, Vlahovic, I guess, is what they were going for. But that's next. And for now, we appreciate the effort. Perhaps in the next transfer window, we will see even an upgrade on the likes of Granit Xhaka. And if this progress continues, you can't help but be happy. For now, though, the better side is winning, or has won. And that's not to take anything away from what Mikel Arteta's actually done. I think the setup was right. I think the plan was right. And if you take your chance, you go 1-0 up, and God knows how long we could have held on for at the end, but it could well have been enough. That said, if you don't take advantage of the position that Arsenal are in, especially if they get Champions League football, then it would be a worry. Here is Pepe set free by a long, lovely curling ball from Gabriel. Nicola Pepe taking on Curtis Jones and beats him with the pass. Out wide from Tierney to Martinelli. Martinelli squares it through Granit Xhaka. Curled, dinked first time cross over towards Nicola Pepe. The keeper is going to come and collect that. It is still 2-0, but we're into the last 2 minutes of the game. We've got injury time on the clock already. And unfortunately, that is going to be that. Granit Xhaka's not had his best game for me. The passing's been subpar. And whilst Arsenal have offered, like 55 minutes of pressure or a challenge, I haven't taken the opportunities and so have paid the price. Here's Martinelli, though, on the right-hand side versus Trent Alexander-Arnold again. That's been a fantastic battle today with both of them coming out on top at times, but Martinelli looking like he's done his price tag, the world of good. And his reputation in general is just going through the roof right now. However, Liverpool playing some lovely football on the break with Salah trying to set free Mane. Well read by Cedric Suarez, and Arsenal will come forward with maybe one more attack here. About 45 seconds left on the clock as Martinelli takes on Trent one more time. Trent pushes him off the ball and this time has won that one. Very well done by Alexander there. Henderson's won Liverpool a free throw in, and that is going to be about that, lads. We didn't make it easy for them, says Manatole. Like we have, or like has so often been the case, moving in the right direction. Indeed. Is there a fire drill? I think there has been for about 20 minutes. Yes. Arsenal fans should be proud of the youngsters, but if you do have expectations of challenging with the big guns and you want to see Arsenal returning to a glory of yesteryear, we're going to need to start beating these sides at some stage. So all the progress in the world is fantastic, especially if we are the flat track bullies that we appear to be. We've got a lot of very winnable games coming up, but that is that. It's full time. It's Liverpool who go away with the 3 points after Diogo Jota and what was a sensational finish, if I'm honest, and Roberto Firmino doing exactly the same. The flick from that Robertson cross was elite, and I've got to say, if you don't take that chance that Arsenal created after all the work that you've put in, then you don't deserve anything from the game. Lots will be written about the progress that Arsenal have made, but ultimately they have paid the price tonight. And you could say with a striker Things may well have been different. On the night, though, it was Diogo Jota who was too hot to handle as Liverpool continue to pile the pressure onto Manchester City. Let's just have a look at the Premier League table. No change for Arsenal as it stands. Obviously, they're still in 4th place right now, 8 points behind Chelsea, who have that game in hand. We have that game in hand on. But it is, of course, behind that we are looking as Manchester United 1 point behind, played 2 games more. West Ham 3 points behind, played 2 games more. Spurs 3 points behind, but have only played 1 game more. It is still in Arsenal's hands and will remain so. Can they get it done? I'm more worried about Tottenham, I think, than I am Manchester United, if I'm honest. We have got to play Manchester United, though, so let's just have a quick look at the fixtures. Fixtures. Okie dokie. Right, Aston Villa. Crystal Palace. We just got a draw against City, which is bloody impressive. Gallagher looks like a top player, doesn't he? Arsenal Brighton. Arsenal Southampton. Right, and then we get serious. Chelsea, Manchester United, West Ham. 3 games of unbelievable importance. I mean, every game is a final right now, isn't it, really? But that's a tough run-in. Like, West Ham are chasing top 4. United are chasing top 4. Chelsea are chasing an owner. And the rest of the games, I want to see Arsenal winning those. Really. So it's not going to be that simple, though. You know how this works. It's going to be a roller coaster of emotions. There will be ups and downs. Much love to everyone who has joined us today in the stream. You're all massive, massive frauds. Appreciate you hanging around. Let's go through some of the comments and the tweets as well. I know a lot of people have been sending me tweets throughout the games. Meine actual sons. Who's this? Oh, here we go. We got Babs. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. He says, we did give them a run for their money for periods of the match, but I have to say, next season, we need to be pulling results from this caliber of team. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I have to say, man, I'm not only Lacazette, I was disappointed with Ramsdale today. He really could have saved that goal from Jota. He really could have done. He's got a full palm to it. And we have really done them a favour. We've done them a favour. We've done Liverpool an absolute favour because the title race is actually back on and Jurgen Klopp has squeezed another 3 points out of nowhere. They are consistent with the pressure, aren't they? Liverpool are relentless. They don't go away like an annoying fucking mosquito. They definitely don't give up. But it is difficult not to be proud of an Arsenal team who should have no chance against a side who are that well versed in playing together. And I think the general consensus will be that going forward, there's a lot of hope to us for Arsenal. Going toe to toe with a top team like Liverpool, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Was there really actually that much difference between the two sides for a lot of the game? You could argue not. And in the long run, I think that is going to be more important. This is why for YouTube, it's fantastic. Reactionary stuff when you're flipping out and you're panicking. But honestly, long-term planning is what's going to save us from going through what Manchester United are going through for much longer. And they are going to be going through that for a minute. There is no quick fix by throwing money at the problem. And I'll tell you what, Pep Guardiola tonight, he will be panicking. He will be having a sleepless night tonight because they're coming. They're coming. I don't know when the last time they lost was, but they have got it together at exactly the right time and they know what it takes to go all the way now. I want to get a picture of Gabriel Martinelli up if I can. This kid. After the game, I saw Martinelli getting hugs from Fabinho. And Alisson. His performance today was absolutely superb. It's French fraud off my screen. And yeah, those two Brazilian sort of elder statesmen, as it were, you can see that they know how good he is. You can see the pride that they've got in there being another fellow Brazilian there. He's very young, doing his thing. He is such an exciting talent. Like there's one time tonight where genuinely he had Trent on toast. I mean, he did some flip-flap, but it was like a reverse flip-flap. Oh, just sensual. Oh, just sliding past. Oh, he's got that tenacity of a Carlos Tevez, the aggression of a Luis Suarez, and he's got the eye for goal now as well, hasn't he? Hungry. I'm really disappointed that Lacazette didn't play him in when he was in acres of space, because it was going to be very similar an opportunity created to the one that we saw right at the death when he's just curled it past the outside post. That's the goal that he wants to score and is capable of scoring. You just got to feed the beast. Maybe Arsenal have been slightly too reliant on Bukayo Saka for a minute. And, you know, if Lacazette is scared to shoot when you're on a one-on-one from 6 yards out, then just give it to Martinelli. But yeah, in fairness, I'm not panicking. There's no panicking here because Liverpool are the better side. Correct. Liverpool deserve to win. Correct. Arsenal have got a lot to learn. Correct. But we've definitely made progress too. And this doesn't affect top four. This doesn't affect it. I mean, we could have done if we'd won, but this doesn't affect it. You just got to write this one off. And then we go again on Saturday for what is Aston Villa and what will be, I'm not going to say an equally tough challenge. But yeah, let me go through some of the tweets that people have sent in. We have got couple of tweets from the gang. Much love to everyone who's tuned in today. What's this? Francine says, maybe this will cheer you up. Oh, she's painting a picture of Saka. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's great. Well done. Good stuff, mate. Unreal. Go and follow Francine. Unreal. The fans are in love with Arteta, says the 9FC. Let's have a look at this. We heard them chanting in support at the 92nd minute. The plan is there. We are watching amazing stuff. We just need a better number 9. You may well be right, mate. You may well be right. That's the most frustrating thing about today. Gary Lineker saying Martinelli will be a world-class player. Was this pocketed by Trent? What? Mate, he spun Trent and sent him to the chip shop. Fucking hell. 0 goals. Oh, 0 shots on target, 0 assists. Oh, wow. The way he has actually just... Henderson. Henderson. I'll be replaying that one. I mean, he's getting the approval from everywhere, isn't he, Martinelli, basically? He's getting love from everywhere, which is great to see, because he's one of... Oh, my God, look at this. As it stands, Leeds, Norwich and Arsenal are the only teams not to take any points off last season's top 4 during this campaign. It's not ideal, is it? That... You need a number 9. Really need a number 9. That's the difference today, man. Sorry, that was the difference today. That is an interesting stat. I hear it. Ali Sten, who's this? Says, oh, that is just not what I want to be seeing, though. What's this? Fraudulent fire in the background as well. Can we sort the fire out? Okay, we've got the next one is from... Who sent me this? This is from Alistin. With the Spotify agreement, Barcelona's jerseys could feature the names of Justin Bieber. What? BTS. Shakira. Among other singers. A little bit of sick just came up in my mouth. Shakira shirts. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just... yeah. What we have just seen, what's this? Alan James Daly is next up. Much love to everyone in the chat. I'll be coming to the YouTube comments in a second. He says, watching your stream on YouTube alongside the game live. Any opinions on Paul Merson's absolute inability to praise our glorious club? We're looking composed, resolute, and he just can't say well done. Alan, Paul is a Chelsea fan. That's the first thing that you need to know about Paul Merson. And I think there's a lot of ex-Arsenal players who've really got sort of an axe to bear with regards to the manner in which they left the club. There's a lot of regret there, especially about how they didn't really take up, advantage, I think. But yeah, I'm a fan of Paul Merson, if I'm honest. He is controversial. He's going to say stuff, This is the angle. Top tier viewing. Penalty. Oh, I can't play that because I'll get a strike or whatever, but I will check that out later. We have got another one here from Larry. Who's tweeting toes? Listen. No, what are you doing? Oh, what's going on here? Bro. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. Bro, the foot is mangled. Mangled. Mangle. I mean, my feet are fucked, but they're not. You can't have it all. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as a 10. Jeez. With a mangled foot. With a mangled foot. Gabriel Martinelli, the best winger on the pitch. 5 million euros. More to come. Indeed. Remember how young the squad is, says DeLacy, and the fact we have Alexandre Lacazette. Whoa. Oh, poor Lacazette. He's really going to be suffering tonight. He'll know that that was a big opportunity for him to be the hero. To be fair to him, he did try and, you know, I'm going to say shirk the responsibility. He sort of passed the buck, if you like, over to Odegaard. Odegaard's shot was so tame and savable. But there are going to be a lot of people who will point to the fact that in the games which admittedly they haven't got anything from, the two title challengers, Manchester City and Liverpool, have been pushed at least by Arsenal. What does that mean? In terms of points, not a lot. In terms of vision, perhaps a little bit more. We're giving teams a little bit to think about. I've got to say, there's about 30% of me which doesn't believe what I'm saying. I have to be honest. Because, you know, it's a little bit Groundhog Day-ish. But I'm thinking long term, and the prophecy is still on, okay? I think it might have been written already, but this young squad have set a foundation that if we add a couple of top dons, season world-class players in amongst, or at least the top baller potential players in amongst this slot, they can really achieve something. I don't know whether they can achieve a title challenge, I have to be honest, but they can give us some good times, and that's what I'm here for, right? That is what I'm here for at this stage of my life. Right, who we got next? Who we got next? Let's go over here. All right, we have got Mr. Frequency says, big up fraud father, Spurs fan here, my son, I see you. He says, Martinelli will win a Ballon d'Or one day. You had me in the first half there. I'm reading the second half. It says, not in an Arsenal shirt though. Unlucky today. Absolute baller. Thank you so much, mate, for getting involved. The truth does hurt sometimes. And look, if a player of this potential, this electrifying, is turning this many heads, I'm seeing Gary Lineker tweeting that he could be world class one day. I'm seeing Jurgen Klopp saying that he's an absolute top baller. If that is the case, and he continues putting in performances like this, and Arsenal don't sort their act out, there's no denying that he's not going to hang around. But that's the same for a lot of them. You could say the same about a Saka. 100% successful take-ons. What's this? No, that's not true. What? Wait, what? Sorry. Am I just making shit up? Are they just making... Dave? Am I not even following Dave? Listen, you're making stats up. 100% take-ons. Can someone define a take-on? Because surely if I take you on and I get tackled, that's not successful. And 100% means everyone was successful. And there was an unsuccessful one in the last minute at least. No? I'm very lost with that. I don't understand. What's a take-on? These are stats. These stats just get retweets. Is that what this is? You just make up stats and get retweets. I might do that next week. I'm going to come up with some stats for the next game. Let's get those retweets in, lads. I thought they was great though today, in all honesty, regardless stats or not. And Here we go. This is what it comes down to. I guess that's all we need to see right now. Let's look at the actual title race. Liverpool with a 5-goal difference that could come in very handy indeed. And it is going to come down to that game. That is the Premier League final yet again, I believe. We just make sure. But if we go to the fixtures, yeah, it is on the 10th of April. Manchester City against Liverpool. 4:30 p.m. We might do a live stream. We'll do a live stream, I think. We've got to do a live stream for the World Cup final. Huh? Sensational scenes. It's going to be a cracker. Who's your money on to go all the way? Let's just get some thoughts in the chat. Please beat Man City, Arsenal. I'm giving you all my juju and praying to every god known to man. No. Manchester City have played Arsenal twice already. Yep, I was just a bit confused about that. Okay, we've got lots of Liverpool shouts. Lots of Liverpool shouts. Have to beat Villa, otherwise it's over for me, says KH. A lot of Arsenal fans ducking out already. Don't duck out yet, lads. We've still got 2 games to play with before you panic. Saka is also a young player and will be inconsistent. He's carried us. Saka did get done in for the 2nd goal. We've got the momentum is big in football, indeed, and it really does look like it's with Liverpool right now. Liverpool have killers up front who can carry them through bad performances. City don't have that. Perhaps a little bit harsh, but yeah, it's going to be a sensational one. It has been a lot of fun tonight. We came close, but no cigar. Much love to everyone who has tuned in. If you do me the honour of smashing the like button, turning on those bell notifications so you know when we go live. We move. Aston Villa next at the weekend. I look forward to that. I'll be back again with more content before then. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. Much love to everyone that's tuned in. Have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next one. For now, though, I've been Hugh, and this has been...